to Prairie Grown Reviews. We like books.
Are we
we
rolling?
like.
Are we rolling?
Yes, we are.
Okay. Shit, fuck, bitch, girl.
Fuck bitches get money.
Okay. Because I don't want to swear on the Loki videos because they should be all ages. The MC, well,
Okay, so
it's
keep that
technically
way.
PG-13. but
E3 2022 coming soon. Go, Seb.
Go! Hey, everyone!
No, we're not.
We're not starting like that. You guys are in the jetpack release.
Hey! 3, 2, 1. Hey, everyone! Welcome back to Prairie Grown Reviews. We review books, games, movies, and TV shows. Today, we are back for episode 2 of Loki, the variant. So, boys, let's get started with some non-spoiler thoughts. Austin?
Ooh, I get to cut off Nathaniel today. Awesome.
Sweet.
Oh, man, Alabama.
I thought this was a really good episode. We do see a whole variety of different locations and stuff, which I thought was really cool, but I don't even think that's the highlight of this episode. I think more we sort of dive into the detective side of things, not a buddy cop, but sort of that sort of like investigative work side of Loki. I thought it was great. Way funnier than episode 1, way more entertaining, and just overall better.
Nathaniel.
What Austin said.
But the same. Okay, yeah, no, I liked it too. This was a good episode. I definitely thought that it had the humor, and I really liked the detective aspect that the show promised, and you get more in this episode. I'm a big fan of detective stories, so this really was something up my alley. I think Loki is developed even more into his own as this version of Loki, and I like the way this episode went. And it was better than the first, in my opinion.
So same with more words.
Same with more words.
Next.
Okay,
Oh, that's spoiler talk
that's
time.
the okay. Next is spoiler talk. So if you haven't watched the episode yet, go back and join us again to see the rest of our spoilery thoughts. So we're on to spoilers now. Okay, sorry, we did too much on Zoom. I'm in the habit still. Okay, spoilers. Okay, Loki's a girl.
No,
We're just jumping into that.
Loki is a girl.
Loki's a variant of Loki.
A
Is
variant
girl.
of Loki's a
Not the
girl.
Loki we're-
Okay, but our Loki is a variant too.
The evil
Evil variant. The one who's not
Technically-
directly a variant from
Technically, our Loki is evil too.
Okay, you know the evil variant that the TVA is trying to catch.
not the variant
Is
of
the
not the
female.
direct variant of the Loki from the Avengers.
There you go.
Is evil.
There you go.
Or who is evil.
There
Is a
you
girl.
go.
Screwing up my words.
Yes.
Anyways,
And
yes.
among other things.
Among other things, she has a power we've never seen the main MCU Loki use, and that's like mind control. Like he did with the scepter from
Yeah, I
Thanos,
was gonna
but he's
say.
never done it with him by himself.
That's also fair.
And
Like-
it's like,
Green,
Weird.
mystical, and she like takes control of their bodies. She took control of Minuteman or what B-15, Agent B-15.
C20.
No,
No.
C-20 and B-15.
C-
B-15
Oh.
C20 got pulled away.
But she also
Oh.
For a
got
little
mind
bit.
control.
Yeah.
But B-15 is the one who like arrested Loki.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So and then you get Randy, and then you get the big dude, the trucker.
Yeah.
Who looks like the trucker from Thor. Not gonna lie. If they brought that actor back, that's definitely not the same guy. But that'd be amazing.
Would have been funny. And then who else?
No, that's all she takes control of.
That's it. Oh, yeah,
and
she's
then
sweet.
she just shows herself, and then Loki's like, "Well, gotta run," and then Mobius is like, "No." And yeah, that's how the scene plays out.
Disappears.
Disappears into one of those weird doors that they have.
So now that we've covered the ending, Nathaniel, what'd you start to think about the beginning?
Renaissance Fair.
That whole sequence, I think, was interesting. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest, I couldn't really see most of it.
We had a glare.
The glare
Hey.
on the TV was kind of bad.
It felt like a shot at me, so.
That's a shot at the sun, not a shot at you.
But anyway,
enough.
Go
on that
down.
note, there was, I don't know, I really liked, from what I can see, like the fighting in the dark type of thing. The whole
Yeah.
like set up a trap.
This
murder.
guy's really just milking the glare. Just milking it for all it's
I
worth.
could see most of it, Nat. I think if you would
I'm
just
sorry, I just couldn't see it.
This guy's just blind.
because like I
I
saw
am
the mind.
blind. I didn't notice the mind control thing.
I did.
Maybe it's because I was eating.
I saw the
something.
green energy, and then her eyes, like yeah.
Yeah, I guess I missed that. That's
Missed
probably
that.
why.
Fair enough.
Gotta use your vision.
Sorry, I think I was eating.
But
Okay, now-
also
okay.
fair. Also fair. But I also really liked just seeing Loki at the TVA doing his training shit. I like this idea. Like, and also this is a shout out straight to Warner Brothers here. This is what I want from a Wizarding World show. I want an horror show about Oars, just in an organization solving crimes. And I love that fictional bureaucracy that you see here.
So that was not a shout out. That was a call out. But
Call
carry
out,
on.
do it. But okay, yes, that was a call out. You're right. But that's what I like. Fictional bureaucracy. I like Men in Black. I like even Ghostbusters. I like Ministry of Magic. I like the TVA. I like Shield before it. Like I like that type of thing. I like seeing him do basic training, and Miss Minutes is like quizzing him, and then he gets all angry.
She's
I
alive
like that.
for a second for some reason.
Is she alive or is she not alive? Is she both?
She's both.
Time doesn't exist, so
Time
it's
doesn't
fine.
exist.
Everything goes.
This also just opens up so much for the MCU. Like, if the
Especially where we
TVA,
end.
well, like yeah, but like if there's constantly branched timelines, there's your Steve Rogers, there's your Natasha Romanoff, there's your Tony Stark.
Yep.
You bring them back. You bring back Evil Cap, which is something that's happened in the comics. You bring back Woman Tony Stark, also something that's happened in the comics.
Totally.
Actually, at one point, Woman Tony Stark married Steve Rogers.
Anyways, on that note,
Interesting.
we're getting
We're off
track.
Loki. Okay, Loki, man. But okay, so he's doing his training, and then he gets called off on his first mission, his first assignment, and you get to see them go to the Renaissance Fair. And it's very, even though I've never seen the show, I know it's very X-Files. It's very Seven, if you've ever seen that. Like, it's like murders, it's investigation. It's like very the drama type of cop show, not the buddy cop, not the comedy, not Bad Boys, but that drama type. And I really liked seeing that. I really just like this idea of a detective show in Marvel, and I like the idea that Loki is like the head of it.
Yeah, absolutely. And then our whole little section where where Loki's reading through files and stuff is a very sort of laid back scene, but it's so funny. To just watch him go through the files, interact with the librarian, I guess,
Yeah, fair enough, yeah.
who doesn't respond until the
It's
awful,
classified.
awful bell
It's
is
classified.
dinged. Everything's classified
Everything.
except for his own files.
Yeah, I mean
And then the salad scene.
That was the best scene.
that's
of the
so
episode.
funny.
I think
No,
that's the
mine's Pompeii. I liked Pompeii so much.
It was pretty funny.
Pompeii was amazing.
Pompeii's definitely funnier, but it was hilarious to watch Loki.
Here's Hulk. He got tipping him off the Rainbow Bridge. Here's this. Then he takes what's his face from episode 1's juice. He pours it into the salad.
Fish guy.
Fish guy.
Yeah.
Well, I can't remember his name right
Call
now.
him Fish Guy.
It's a fish.
Anyways, that was
But-
episode 1.
But no, I really thought that was funny. But yeah, to prove Loki's theory, which is really interesting, and it makes sense when you think about it, that variations can't occur right before apocalypse or like a big destruction
Yeah.
level event because everyone dies. So no one can go on to do something they weren't supposed to do.
Yep.
And Loki proves this when him and Mobius go to Pompeii, and he tells everyone they're going to die. He releases some goats,
Right on cue.
and then they all die. And Loki almost looks like he's going to die, but then
I kind of wish we saw Loki like swept up by the dust.
and then just get
Hilarious.
pulled it through
And then
one of those
Mobius
doors.
is just standing there.
Yeah,
Come
exactly.
on. That'd be hilarious. We didn't move the
I also like this idea that, and this is just briefly brought up, but I hope we see more of it and maybe some flashbacks to it. That there's been tons of variations of Loki in the past.
Yeah.
Like one looked
Well,
like he was
buff
wearing like the
Loki.
Tour de France Loki, who looked like he was like a bike racer. Yeah, you had buff
Buff
Loki, who looked like he was maybe
Hulk?
Hulk, maybe a troll. Like I know there's trolls in like
Yep.
the 9 realms.
Yep.
Something. There you've got like hippie beard long Loki.
I
I'd
think
like
we're
to see
wrong.
some flashbacks
I
of
think we will.
of some of these variations and what they did and how they got caught, because maybe they'll use that to find the really murderous killer Loki, female Loki. I'm gonna call her Lady Loki.
Do we want to talk about what her motivation is?
We have no idea what her
Do
motivation
you
is.
want to theorize?
Well,
for
I
that
think we
real
save that towards more the end of the episode.
That works.
Yeah, I think we will theorize. I just have one. I'd like to just go on a tangent. I love Loki and Mobius, man. They are like new great Marvel pairing. I like the way they operate together. Mobius is definitely the straight man. I really like.
Straight man.
Well, that's in a comedic duo. There's the straight man, and then there's I can't remember what the other official term is, but the straight man's the one who reacts to the jokes.
Yeah.
And I mean, he can make jokes too, but it's more so the
I like the
reactor.
back and forth.
Their back and
really
forth
nice.
is
He
great.
plays a lot off Loki. You're right. I'll give you that.
And Owen Wilson does it great.
Totally.
And he's very nuanced.
Yep.
He's very like reserved. You don't see him get too heated. Like he kind of gets a little heated at Loki after the thing where he's like scared little boy,
Yeah.
and you want to help the
But he
ice
doesn't
runt
even get heated there. He just sort of
manipulate
drops
him
some
some
truth
more.
bombs on him.
That's true.
But he's calm and collected the whole time.
Yeah.
And he
You know,
knows
I
what he's
never
doing.
really lost. It was like near the end. He like started
Loki,
feeling panic.
wait,
Yep.
Loki. Like
That's
you
why
could
he
hear
breaks, right?
panic in his voice. Yeah, his voice.
Because he knows he's screwed now.
Yeah, like Loki just, and I mean,
And they don't even know about Lady Loki either,
no.
right?
And I know that Tom Hiddleston said that there's Loki takes a shift for a few episodes in terms of what's going on. It's not just always the TVA mystery thing. So I'm interested.
We could be opening that shift.
Yeah, I think
That's what I like
that'll
right now.
It'll
makes
probably be
sense.
the middle episodes, and then they'll go back. Like they're going to have to catch him again, or he's willingly going to go back with this information. Again, he currently sees the Time Variance Authority as the greatest power in the universe, and Loki always knows how to try to smarm his way into being close with this. Like you look at Loki's past. One, he teams up with the Frost Giants to try and kill Odin and all that shit.
Yep.
Then you've got he doesn't actually betray anyone in Thor because he's so angry with his mom, or Thor: The Dark World because his mom's dead. Avengers, he's with Thanos.
Yep.
And then you even look at Ragnarok, and he's like right away smarming up the Grandmaster. So like Loki's trying to find the biggest power in the area, and like situate himself with it so that he remains on top, and he wants to overthrow them as well.
So you think he's...
I think he'll come back
Well,
willingly.
Not what I was asking.
Oh, okay. What are you asking?
Do you think he... Well, let's jump straight into theories because there's not
Yeah.
much else to summarize. What do you think? Why do you think he went with? Why do you think he jumped through the temple? And the
He wants
fan?
answers. Oh,
Thanks, Seb.
You're welcome.
Anyways, he wants answers. I think it's more like, I feel like you can really go back because like at the moment they don't know what happened.
why he left B-15?
Like exactly.
Yeah.
And even if he explained what happened, I feel like they would have gotten the wrong idea anyway. They don't trust him at all, right?
Yeah.
And it's his word against them, and it's not going to go well.
That's also good. That's a good
So
point.
that's why he went through it. That's what I partially think. And then also it's definitely the answers. I feel like he's really curious to see what
Motivation.
Lady Loki, the
Lady Loki.
Sure.
Lady Loki's like motivation is because like he revealed he wants to overthrow the timekeepers, right? I
Yeah.
don't know if that's true.
I don't know.
I'm not exactly sure, but we'll call it true for now for the information that we have.
Yep.
But clearly I think he's just more curious, right? He wants to be like the stronger Loki, the
Better
he wants to-
Loki.
the better Loki. He wants to be
Loki
right,
Supreme.
right? He wants to be right. So I think he wants to like get his information instead of screw over Lady
Do
Loki.
you think he's pulling a Doug Judy?
Ooh.
You think he's pulling a Doug
I'm
Judy?
not.
Definitely.
I have not seen
think so?
Brooklyn
I think so.
Nine-Nine,
I
so
think
I
so.
don't know
You think
what
he's
they're
so
referencing
just to clarify, in this situation, pulling a Doug Judy means he is pretending to be on the same side as Lady Loki. Lady Loki. That's not one word. It's two. To at some point down the road, reverse trick her into being captured by the TV. Basically,
Actually,
reversing. that.
Yeah, that's what I think he's doing. That's without having seen Brooklyn Nine-Nine yet, which I will before anyone angry comments
Get
us
on
on
his
YouTube.
case. Get on
I
his
will.
case.
But no, I definitely that's the direction I think it's going in because I think he wants to be attached to the TVA because they've got all this power. Infinity Stones are useless in their facilities.
Yep.
That's powerful.
Yeah.
I think that was done on purpose. I didn't mention this in episode 1, but they've got to. Phase 4 has to set up something just as powerful as the Infinity Stones
Yep.
without going back to them.
Yep.
So you make them nullified here, and you then all of a sudden you have to create something more deadly and scary for a team of future Avengers to fight. And who knows how
Yeah.
Loki falls into the
Not necessarily.
Galactus would be scarier almost.
No, it would be, but the Infinity Stones have no effect in the TVA.
Doesn't mean they have, but currently there's none in the main timeline
Ain't
anyway.
nobody fighting battles in the TVA.
No,
So
the-
that
yeah.
magic means nothing.
But the other thing is there's no stones in existence.
It's always trying to fight the TVA themselves, right? Like that's.
Well, I
That'd
mean,
be
maybe.
intense.
See, the thing is, there's so much that we don't know about the TVA.
Yeah.
Like, in my theories here, I mentioned this while we watched the episode. I don't know if the Timekeepers are still alive. Part of me thinks that they're just being used as a front now so that the TVA can keep control. Like, I mean, like, you look at, I know you guys had this theory last week, but
Yeah.
Mobius, he seems very different from the rest of the employees. Like, he's interests in jet skis and human things.
I feel like he was a variant. I still feel like
Well,
he's a variant.
I heard a theory that someone said that all the employees there are variants that had their minds erased.
Could be.
And I'm not claiming that theory is my own. I saw that on Instagram, and I mean, I could see that, but I could also just see that maybe there's some of the higher ups in the TVA are the timekeepers died a long time ago, or maybe they never existed, and they're using them as a front to keep control. I personally think they did exist, but they're using them as a front to keep control of the sacred timeline.
They have to exist.
Because they melded it into one, yeah. So they do.
No. We saw them in. Didn't we see them in Guardians 1 the first time we see Thanos?
No, that's a celestial difference.
But there's 3 of them. I'll show you the scene after this.
That's a celestial. The celestials are what's leading into Eternals. They're different things.
There's a scene somewhere that I can't remember in what movie it is.
You're thinking of the scene in Guardians when they're at the collectors and you see a giant dude with a big staff and. Oh, no, you're thinking of in Guardians there's a scene of all the people using the Power Stone. They're in a circle, there's a bunch of them.
When's the first time we see Thanos?
Technically Avengers 1. But he's more in Guardians.
It's neither one of those scenes.
We've never seen. Oh, are you.
I gotta find it for
Guardians 2 with Stan Lee and the 3 guys?
Nope.
The TVA.
You're not gonna be able to guess it because I can't give you enough
The
information.
timekeepers, it's never been the timekeepers before. I can tell you that Stanley's talked to the Watchers. The Celestials have been brought up. Every other big figure in Marvel has been brought up. The timekeepers have not been seen.
I'll have to look it up. I'm gonna take your word for it now, but I'm gonna look it up afterwards. Anyways, Nathaniel, theories for episode 3. Where are we going?
We're following Lady Loki. I think the way the doors work, like you can't change time periods between them. Like if Lady Loki, let's say, went to the 1900s, it can't change for Loki to like go to like 1920s, let's say. So I think they're going towards the same time zone.
Oh yeah.
And I think it's just gonna be him following Lady Loki like a lost puppy.
Fair enough.
Just gathering information, just trying to figure what's happening and everything.
There's a scene in the trailer that everyone was right away like, actually no, first everyone was like, Black Widow. And then it was like, makes no sense. 1, she's dead. 2, last we saw her, she didn't have blonde hair. She had blonde hair in Infinity War, but she died with red hair.
Yeah.
It's not Black Widow. Everyone, like, he's sitting and having a talk with Black Widow. No, that's definitely Lady Loki. I think we might see that next episode. I think this show is going to be different in the fact that it definitely, like, lays out all its cards earlier than you'd expect. I think there's still going to be tons of mystery, but I think that some of it's going to be revealed earlier than you thought. They're not going to hold all of it to episode 5 and 6 to reveal.
Yep.
And I think we're going to... 3 and 4 is, I think, going to be a lot of time hopping, and I think probably by the end of 4, they'll catch up to Loki. If Mobius doesn't catch up to him by the end of 3, I think by the end of 4 for sure, he'll catch up to Loki, and then 5 and 6. This Lady Loki seems to be on a path towards killing the TVA, killing a lot of people, and judging on what Loki said last episode, our Loki, I'm just going to refer to him as our Loki.
Yep.
Our Loki does not like hurting people. The TVA wants to protect the sacred timeline, which means a lot of people who are going to die aren't supposed to die, of course. So I think it's going to be there's going to be a fight, and Loki's going to have to kill other Loki. But I don't know. There's a lot of variables we don't know yet. But all I know is that our Loki's chasing Lady Loki, and like Nat said, he's going to catch her, and they're going to have a conversation at some point next episode.
Also, there's going to be the follow-up after what happens to Mobius too. You can't forget.
Oh no, Mobius will be pissed, but if Loki has enough information, he'll get over it pretty quickly. He likes Loki.
Like the moment right now where.
Oh yeah, no.
Like what happens to him? Like does he lose his status and whatnot?
Alrighty, that was a very long-winded theory. I'm stealing the mic directly from you, Sebastian. I think next week we're gonna get sort of a split episode between dealing with the 8 bombs that just went off and Loki dealing with Lady Loki, because you can't leave the whole timeline shattering event over here just like alone for an episode, but you also can't leave this alone for an episode. So I think we're gonna get a little bit of a touchy-feely on both sides. I think this is gonna go horribly wrong, and
I think they'll fix the timeline, not gonna lie, because I think
so.
I think to a degree they have
Not
to.
next episode.
Yeah, maybe.
Not next episode.
I think
There's no way. That should be like an end of season.
I don't think they fix it without Loki.
No, I don't think they. Well, see, the thing is, I thought the timeline would break at some point because Multiverse of Madness is coming up, but I definitely thought they'd hold it off till.
See, but
last
Multiverse
episode.
of Madness was always supposed to come out before this.
That's also true. So maybe,
you can't rely
but
on this at all.
also they brought in the writer from Loki to rewrite almost all of Multiverse of Madness back right after they finished writing Loki. They liked Loki so much they brought him in to be the head writer of Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, and he said there's connection.
That's a pretty major connection. I could see it though. It would make sense.
They literally, yeah,
That
they
makes
got
sense.
him to rewrite it because they liked Loki so much,
Yeah, I could see it.
and so I could.
I don't think they fix it next episode.
No,
Regardless.
no.
Too soon.
I mean,
I feel
yeah.
as if they broke it. Has to, right?
Scott's the
I think, yeah, Doctor Strange is most likely going to be the one. Also, I don't know if they'll see it, but it'd be nice if Doctor Strange just accidentally popped into the TVA or in his movie.
Well, like how we thought Doctor Strange would appear in WandaVision.
He was supposed to.
There's no place in this TV show. And he had
No,
no
not
place in
not
that
in,
one.
no, not in this
He had no
TV show.
place
In his
WandaVision
movie. In his movie.
Yeah, it's fine.
No, not in this. No, in his movie. Popping
We don't
into
know
the
what's.
TVA.
We don't even know what's going to be left of the TVA by
Also,
this movie. So.
he was supposed to be in WandaVision.
I know,
They
there's no
just pulled
place
him
to-
out. No, he shouldn't have been because it was Wanda's story. It was
Exactly.
her grief. Also, yeah, I think it'll be like, speaking of WandaVision, next week, that's a good idea. Like, it'll be like WandaVision between the Sword and the
Yep.
sitcom, the Hex.
I think we're going to see a little bit of a splashback.
Yeah.
Anybody got any more bite theories?
No, I think that's it for today.
Yeah, I think that's it for today as well. So if you like what you see here, you can check us out at www.prairiegrownreviews.com. We have socials. We have our Instagram, Prairie Grown Reviews. We have Twitter, Prairie Reviews, and Facebook, Prairie Grown Reviews. And we also have this YouTube channel you're currently watching. So hit that subscribe button and click that bell for future notifications, and also hit that like button so we can be put on that algorithm and be shown by more people, or watched by more people, shown to more people.
Yep.
There we go.
That's right.
Thank you for everyone for watching this video, and from everyone here at the Prairie Grown Reviews team, see you next time.
Not bad, Sebastian. I don't know why you're obsessed with hitting things, but
I don't know.
I don't know.
Also, it's not the hockey game.
7-ish.